a boy from Oz discovering wonder, Martin Gardner loved puzzles, he loved magic, he loved the impossible. Young Martin devoured stories about the magical land of Oz. He was fascinated by puzzles, spending hours trying to unlock their secrets. This early love for mystery and wonder would shape his life. It would lead him to become one of the most celebrated math and science writers of all time. Gardner believed everyone could enjoy the wonders of math and science. He didn't seek complex equations and abstract theories. He saw beauty, elegance, and fun. His writing wasn't just about explaining, it was about exploring, questioning, and sparking a sense of awe and wonder in his readers. Gardner's journey began in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He explored the world with curious eyes, always seeking answers. He found magic in everyday objects and puzzles in everyday problems. This insatiable curiosity would later inspire countless others to see the world through a similar lens of wonder. Imagine a world where math is not a chore but a thrilling adventure. This was the world Martin Gardner revealed through his writing. He made complex ideas accessible, engaging, and most importantly, fun. Gardner's early interests were broad. He studied philosophy, delving into the mysteries of the mind and the universe. He wrote for his college newspaper, and even performed magic shows. This eclectic mix of interests would later converge in his unique approach to writing about science and mathematics. After graduating from the University of Chicago, Gardner continued to explore diverse fields. He worked as a writer for children's magazines. He even served in the Navy during World War II. Through it all, his love for puzzles and problem-solving remained a constant. In 1956, Gardner's life took a turn that would change the landscape of recreational mathematics. He began writing a column for Scientific American called Mathematical Games. This column, which he would continue for almost 3 decades, would become his most enduring legacy. The column was a sensation. People from all walks of life were captivated by Gardner's ability to make complex mathematical ideas accessible and engaging. He had a knack for finding the fun in mathematics, turning abstract concepts into playful puzzles and games. Mathematical Games wasn't just about equations and formulas, it was a playground of ideas, a space where mathematics came alive through puzzles, paradoxes, and games. Gardner introduced readers to concepts like topology, fractals, and game theory, making these complex ideas understandable and even exciting. One of Gardner's greatest strengths was his ability to connect with his audience. He didn't talk down to his readers, he invited them to join him on a journey of discovery. He presented challenging puzzles and problems, encouraging readers to think critically and creatively. Gardner's column became a cultural phenomenon. It sparked a love for mathematics in countless readers, inspiring a new generation of mathematicians, computer scientists, and puzzle enthusiasts. His writing had a way of making you feel like you were having a conversation with a brilliant friend, a friend who just happened to be a master of mathematics and logic. But Gardner's influence extended far beyond the realm of recreational mathematics. He was a vocal critic of pseudoscience, using his platform to debunk myths and promote critical thinking. Gardner believed the most elegant solutions were often the simplest. He showcased this belief in his column, presenting puzzles that could seem daunting at first glance, but often had surprisingly elegant solutions. He showed that mathematical thinking wasn't about memorizing formulas, it was about finding clever and creative ways to approach problems. One of the most remarkable things about Gardner's work was its timelessness. The puzzles and problems he presented decades ago are just as engaging and relevant today. His writing continues to inspire new generations of thinkers, proving that the allure of a good puzzle is universal and enduring. Gardner's impact on recreational mathematics is undeniable. He took a subject often seen as dry and intimidating and transformed it into a source of joy, wonder, and intellectual stimulation. He showed that mathematics wasn't just about numbers, it was a way of thinking, a way of seeing the world in a new light. But Gardner was more than just a mathematician. He was a polymath, a lover of knowledge who explored a wide range of subjects with the same curiosity and enthusiasm he brought to mathematics. Section 5. Debunking Myths, a Skeptic's Toolkit. Gardner was, without a doubt, a true champion of reason and critical thinking. He dedicated a significant portion of his career to debunking pseudoscience. Everything from ESP and spoon bending to astrology and UFO sightings. He believed that it was, absolutely crucial to approach extraordinary claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. Gardner insisted on demanding evidence and rigorous testing before accepting any of them as true. But, let me tell you, Gardner's skeptical approach wasn't about being cynical or dismissive, not at all. It was about asking those tough questions, demanding solid evidence, and refusing to just accept things at face value. He firmly believed that by applying critical thinking we could, well, separate fact from fiction and gain a much better understanding of the world around us. His book, Fads and Fallacies in the Name of Science, became quite honestly a Bible for skeptics. It provided a practical toolkit for dissecting extraordinary claims and exposing pseudoscientific thinking. In this classic work, Gardner taught his readers how to spot logical fallacies, identify biases, and evaluate evidence with a sharp, critical eye. Now, Gardner's commitment to skepticism, as you can imagine, earned him both admiration and criticism. But he remained undeterred, firmly believing that promoting critical thinking was absolutely essential, even when it meant challenging popular beliefs. Section 6, Beyond Numbers, Exploring Magic, Philosophy, and More. Gardner's interests extended far beyond mathematics. He was fascinated by magic, philosophy, literature, and the natural world. He wrote extensively on these subjects, always bringing his signature clarity, wit, and sense of wonder to his work. He saw connections between seemingly disparate fields, weaving together ideas from mathematics, magic, philosophy, and literature to create a rich tapestry of knowledge. He believed that all areas of inquiry were interconnected and that by exploring them together, we could gain a deeper understanding of the world and our place in it. Gardner's writing on magic was particularly influential. He was a skilled amateur magician himself, and he used his knowledge of magic to explain the psychology of deception and the art of illusion. He showed that magic wasn't about supernatural powers, it was about creativity, ingenuity, and the ability to exploit the limits of human perception. Whether he was writing about mathematics, magic, philosophy, or literature, Gardner's work was always characterized by a deep respect for his readers. He never talked down to his audience, and he always assumed they were intelligent and curious individuals, eager to learn and explore new ideas. Section 7, The Gardnerian Legacy, Inspiring Generations. Martin Gardner's legacy extends far beyond the countless puzzles he solved and the books he wrote. He inspired generations of mathematicians, scientists, writers, and thinkers to embrace curiosity, question assumptions, and find joy in the pursuit of knowledge. His influence can be seen in the work of countless individuals who credit him as a major inspiration. From mathematicians like Percy Diaconis and John Conway, to writers like Douglas Hofstadter and James Randi, Gardner's impact on the intellectual landscape is undeniable. Douglas Hofstadter, author of the Pulitzer Prize-winning book Gödel, Escher, Bach, An Eternal Golden Braid, said of Gardner, "Martin Gardner was the wittiest and most playful expositor of mathematics and science who ever lived. He opened my eyes to 1,000 wonders I never knew existed." James Randi, a renowned magician and skeptic, called Gardner a national treasure, adding, "He taught us how to think, not what to think." Section 8. A Timeless Appeal, Why Gardner Still Matters. In today's world, where information overload and rapid technological advancements often leave us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected, Martin Gardner's work is more relevant than ever. His writing reminds us of the importance of slowing down, taking a step back, and engaging with the world around us with a sense of wonder and curiosity. His emphasis on critical thinking is particularly crucial in the age of misinformation and fake news. Gardner's tools for dissecting extraordinary claims, identifying biases, and evaluating evidence are essential for navigating the complexities of the digital age. Gardner's work also serves as a powerful reminder that learning can be fun. His puzzles and games demonstrate that intellectual pursuits can be both challenging and enjoyable, sparking a love for learning that extends far beyond the classroom. In a world often driven by specialization and narrow fields of study, Martin Gardner's wide-ranging interests and interdisciplinary approach serve as a refreshing antidote. He reminds us that knowledge knows no boundaries, and that the most rewarding intellectual journeys often take us down unexpected paths. Section 9. Keep Wondering, A Call to Curiosity. Martin Gardner's life and work stand as a testament to the power of curiosity. He never lost his childlike sense of wonder, always eager to explore new ideas, challenge assumptions, and find joy in the pursuit of knowledge. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, let us embrace Gardner's spirit of inquiry, his dedication to critical thinking, and his infectious enthusiasm for the wonders of the world. Let us never stop asking questions, exploring new frontiers, and approaching life with a sense of awe and wonder. Remember, the universe is full of magical things, patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper. So, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep wondering. You never know what amazing discoveries await you.